all the bodies that landlord got hidden all throughout Alabama.
Man.
And y'all, listen, I'm snitching now. Listen, y'all done caught me red-handed. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell him about all the ligaments that he done stole. Y'all do ligaments just floating around for free? No.
That's crazy work right there. It be your own folks.
Man, this Philly week, man. What y'all talking about, man? What is this?
Man, listen. That's how unconcerned I am about Philly.
I feel that
we having side quests and stuff. Listen, man, ain't nobody worried about Philadelphia. They ain't beat Dak in Dallas in 2017, man. I don't even know who the president was. I can't even tell you who the president was, man.
I feel
Still
that
Philadelphia.
Man, we finna whoop these dudes, bro.
Hey, but man, shout out to the homie Rome, man. Man, I saw a post from him earlier this week, and he spoke my exact sentiment, something I have been saying for a while now. But he said, if we so trash, if we so garbage, if we so subpar, if we so irrelevant, and we ain't did nothing
in 30 fucking years,
then why y'all ain't caught up yet?
Yeah, I mean,
I always say that. It makes no sense. Like, if it's so easy to get what we at, why y'all ain't caught us yet? You know what I'm saying? Mexican land in the business.
I gotta find some Hispanic.
I ain't gonna do you like that no more, bro.
I need some Hispanic music buttons.
Hey,
right?
my boy.
I gotta take what I can get.
Chico Land. Chico Land.
Little
Mexican land.
You know what I'm saying?
Spicy margarita.
Hold on.
I had to get you, bro. Oh, man. I had to get you, bro. Just one time, bro. Just one time. Hey, you know how it is when you make
Spicy
something.
margarita land.
You gotta use it. When you make it, you gotta use it, bro. You know how it go.
Yeah.
But we finna dog walk these dudes, man. Real talk. We finna dog walk these dudes. I won't be surprised if we beat these dudes by 20.
Wapo.
For real. So
as far as I'm concerned, the Dallas Cowboys 1-0.
Yeah. I think we got the formula now too. Cause I'm gonna ask a question. If we right now going at Pickens in the clutch, do we beat Philly game 1? Ooh, did I ask that? Was that messy?
Messi boss back again.
Damn.
Why you trying
let's begin.
I'm just saying we got the formula.
I don't remember the words.
We ain't got the formula, landlord.
That man. I got a notification on
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I understand everybody's sentiments when it comes to the George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb stuff. I say this, man. Y'all know I like George. That guy, he from my hometown. I can't help but be a little biased with George Pickens. But at the same time, when it comes to him and CeeDee Lamb, like, let's not act like Lamb ain't a top performer, ain't a clutch performer, because he always been.
Yep.
He done had a few blunders, but let's not act like if the moment called for it, we got doubt in CeeDee Lamb. I ain't really never had that kind of doubt. Now, if the only things that we can remember or say about CeeDee Lamb when it comes to these type of moments is maybe he run the wrong route or something like that. But him actually doing what he's supposed to do, like catching the ball if the opportunity is there, I'm not concerned about that. So, I mean, I done seen it too much to act like it won't work when we need it. So, like, I trust CeeDee Lamb in the clutch. I don't want to push that because I know CeeDee Lamb will do what he's supposed to do. I just think he got to keep his head in it. That's what it's the most about. If I see him pouting, if I see him, getting out of character or his body language bad, once I see that, then I'm like, okay, it might be time to go to George. Because CeeDee might just got a crazy little temper or something. He might got some anger issues or something like that. I don't know. We don't know the man. We don't know what he got going on. He might just be a hot head, got a little some kind of temper or something. Because, just like that Green Bay game, and I'm going to let y'all take it away. Mm-hmm. The game had just started, and he already was, on some other type of time. And I don't like that. It was the first, second, third drive. Don't quote me because it's been years ago, but it was very early in the game. and he had already showed like he was out of it.
Mm-hmm. And stuff like that does affect his play, and that's the critique that I have on CeeDee Lamb. But in terms of like CeeDee Lamb, the player, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna dog CeeDee Lamb out too much because he done showed you who he was the last 4-5 years he been in Dallas.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He been an all-pro. He been a Pro Bowler. He done helped you on game-winning drives and called walk-off touchdowns for you. You know, he done did all kinds of things for the Dallas Cowboys. But I will say, you know, having George Pickens here, you know, opens up a lot of things because the situation we was in before we had, you know, George. If you double team CeeDee Lamb or you bracketed CeeDee Lamb, put all your resources in trying to slow CeeDee Lamb down, nobody else was going to step up and do anything but one-on-one coverage.
That's right.
George Pickens is so gangster. If you double team George Pickens, he still might make a play.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a guy that's on the same playing field as a CeeDee Lamb.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They in the same stratosphere of player.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's more than you could have ever asked for coming into this. Because listen, I would have been okay with Rashad Bateman. That's how desperate for a wide receiver I was at the time. Because we were looking for the route runners and some guys. George Pickens is a number one. I'm sure Rashad Bateman would have cooked with that. I'm not sure he could have did what George Pickens is doing.
I can't say that.
I'm sure he couldn't have.
Wait.
I'm trying to interrupt you real quick.
Wait.
That
boy was cooking, man. You can't just interrupt a cooker.
Hold on, both y'all. Both of y'all will have to simmer down real quick.
And I had your back. What you talking about?
I'm
Ain't that some shit?
I didn't need no cosign. I didn't need.
And then he said, "I don't need no cosign." You ain't gonna get one. You ain't gonna get another one.
We ain't at the car line. I need you to listen. When I want this flying spur, I'm gonna call boss. Like, hey,
nah, you ain't gonna get it now. You better take the cosign when it's available.
Credit ain't worth a damn. I'm called boss though. Boss got it. But for real though, because you know I'm old. If I don't get this shit out, I ain't gonna remember. But what I was speaking on with George Pickens though, man. Like, they're going to tilt the field. Like, I really believe in my heart of hearts, this is going to be a game where CeeDee Lamb gets off. Because if I'm a defensive coordinator, I did not just sit here and watch somebody drop down to 150 on a team, you know, and made it look easy like that, and I'm not putting my resources trying to slow him down.
Right.
So if you're looking at who's going to get bracket coverage and the best corner out the gate, it's probably going to be George.
That's
and
right.
Guess what? CeeDee Lamb gonna get all those optimum looks. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb gonna get all those good opportunities. I would not be surprised if CeeDee Lamb went from like 160 and 2 or 3 touchdowns. That's what George Pickens affords you. That's what George Pickens affords you. Like, all right, cool. George Pickens went crazy this game. We're gonna try to stop George Pickens. Now CeeDee Lamb beating your ass, and I fully expect that to happen. So that's why I ain't tripping about about none of the like dissension about who gets targeted. That shit might change from play to play. Cause like damn, we double team CeeDee, George Pickens got off. Let's double team George. Like damn, we double team George. The next play, CeeDee Lamb done hit my ass inside the head. So that's why I'm not too concerned from a drive by drive, play by play, game by game basis. You know, the most optimum look is going to change. You know, if you're a good defensive coordinator, you're going to change your looks. So they're both gonna eat, they both gonna produce, and we gonna win all these games. I ain't worried about losing no more. Cause listen, after we beat I ain't gonna cuss. I want you to get your money because I love you like that.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
I cuss once.
After we beat the eyebrows out the Philadelphia Eagles, who we supposed to be scared of? I thought they were the big bad woo. I thought they were the boogeyman. So after we packed them up, who we scared of? That's all I got to say.
So,
man, I'm so sick and tired. I am so sick and tired of people trying to put both of these brothers against each other. People act like they on a damn different team or something. I'm sorry, I said damn. They act like they on a different team. They on the same team, and they are not on different sides of the ball. In case people forgot, they are both offensive players, and they just both happen to be wide receivers. They're so good together. Truth be told, they act like brothers, if you ask me. Because I saw the ESPN report come up on my lock screen today, said that They were at the Red Rock Casino having dinner. You got to understand, these brothers were in the midst of dealing with tragedy. Okay, they lost a player. They lost a fellow brother. They in Vegas. We could call it Rome, because when in Rome, you do as Romans do, right? But again, I want to go back to the core. They are brothers, and they are brothers.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Can we please act like it? Can we please act like they are brothers? They both provide their own different style to the offense. They bring their own different wrinkles. They are both great in their own light. If you need a little bit more clarity, go to Amp Sports in your own spare time and check out the video I just posted about CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. My statement in that video simply was, in a situation where you don't know who to feed, just feed the hot hand. I'm going to keep it simple. Feed the hot hand. It's just that simple.
I'm glad you said that, man, because I was getting ready to basically slam you and Landlord. I swear to God.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
My way is ready to fight.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna slam y'all because it's like we gotta have that talk though. I know, and I know why you don't want to have this back and forth between CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, Landlord, because it's a lot of toxic fans out here that's gonna take it too far, right? Where they gonna make it. They gonna take it too far. They gonna make it seem like CeeDee's a bum, and they gonna try to make it seem like George Pickens is just way better. It ain't really like that. But we do have to have a discussion about career versus this year, right? Because the person who having a clear better career is CeeDee Lamb. That's clear. But then we also have to then ask the honest, hard question for the go-to moment: who having a better year? Because if that person having a better year, you might be the person that's called upon in the clutch moment. Game 1, the person that was called upon in the clutch moment was who? CeeDee. And he didn't show up. I believe he can. I believe he will. But as of now, he has not. The person that's been showing up the most consistent is George Pickens. That's why we got to have the conversation. I want to be on the side of pushing for the guy that's hot.
I don't think we do, boss. I'm going to tell you why. Where's the outrage on Jalen Tolbert? Where's the outrage on Kevontae Turpin? I know we pushed on Ferg a little bit the other week when he had his little blips or whatever. But until you remove the individuals who have clearly shown that they cannot produce, why are we even having a conversation about the top 2 producers, in my opinion?
Because I had this discussion with Hen and Landlord today. Do you remember the Minnesota game winning drive? 2 receivers was debating.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that, Hen?
It was Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb.
Yep. And they was debating who gonna get the ball in this moment.
Amari was finna come out the game because Amari always played through stuff. Then Amari said he heard the call and like, oh nah, hey CeeDee.
Right. And to be honest, if we don't have this discussion,
ended up doing it though?
Amari.
Who ended up getting it?
Amari, and he won it. He won it too.
Yeah,
game winning catch. And CeeDee Amari was who go get this? Who go get this?
That was against Philly, right?
No, that was against Minnesota.
Because Cooper Rush played. That's 2021. Dak Prescott had just had the calf injury, whatever it was, after he led the game-winning drive to CeeDee Lamb, against the New England Patriots in Foxborough. We had to bye. He was not able to go. Cooper Rush played. And somehow, some way, we beat the Vikings, in Minnesota.
Yep.
But to his point, they had a conversation.
They did.
And, Mark Cooper pulled rank. He was going to come out the game. They were going to call the play up for CeeDee Lamb. Amari sucked it up because, he played through
the ham.
Yeah, he sucked it up. He played through his injury, went out there and then
made the catch.
Got his spot and made the catch.
Sure did.
So, but this the thing. In that situation, Amari could pull rank and he was big homie. Like CeeDee Lamb to this day tell you how much Amari Cooper
is the big homie.
helped him and put him on and everything else. In this situation, CeeDee Lamb is the big homie. So
and that's why we gotta have a talk.
But Joy can't. I don't think Joy will try to pull that man card like that.
He need to.
Why would it?
Because he playing better, and that's why we gotta have a discussion. The person that's playing better as of now is George Pickens, and I think we babying. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think we having a Durant / Curry moment, where Curry was the guy who was with Golden State, and Durant was the transplant. But Durant was playing better, dog. You feel me?
Funny you said that because I mentioned that in that video too, and in that video I said feed the hot hand. See, go, bro.
No, I feel you on that. So who the hot hand right now?
Off of this last game is George Pickens. It might change, but it might change this game depending on what the hell happened.
Okay,
that was my entire point.
See,
hell no, I gotta put Ep on the spot on this. Hell no.
Bust your ass.
No, you ain't gonna bust nothing.
Why?
Ain't no more cuss words, man. I'm trying to get my money. It's all good.
All right.
Listen. Amp, you the coach. You can't play with me now. You can't hypothetical me now. It is 4th down, 16. Who you calling to play for? Right now.
16.
Hold on. Put the camera on you. You go stunt.
So, I am going to review.
Oh, hell no.
I'm going to review my call sheet.
You are fake news.
For said game.
Uh-huh.
And throughout the game, I would have been marking off with my little marker.
No, I'm saying it's right now. It's now. It's now. It's we fast forwarded.
Well, at that point,
I'm saying you
ride with.
No, I'm saying if you had to make a decision right now, you don't have the hypothetical you would see who was hot. No, we saying based on right now, this is all you know is you need at 3rd and 16. Who you calling to play for?
It depends on a lot, bro. It depends on a lot. It depends on how they've been playing.
No, I'm saying you can't do it. I'm not giving you that out. I'm saying if you had to make the call right now, it is 4th quarter, 3rd and 16. You going after CeeDee Lamb or Pickens. Who are you calling to play for right now?
Down to this is matter though. I think down to this is matter though.
You trying to give him an easy. You making it easy on him.
Bro, I'm just telling you.
You were very specific about
Nation.
I was. That's clear Pickens. That's my point.
Bro,
because he's the better vertical guy. That's what Henny's saying, and I agree.
So the same situation. It was 3rd and 5. I'm going to CeeDee Lamb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. 3rd and 5. I'm just trying
to have middle ground.
Right now, that's fair.
But
that's fair. But that ain't what I asked.
But to that point, a lot of stuff matters in calling up plays.
It does. But I tried to pigeonhole him into one situation, and he dodged it, man. That boy dodged it, bro.
Not doing it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't want you to pigeonhole him.
See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta do it, Elp. That's my point. It's gonna be a situation where you have to, bro. As much as we want to be kumbaya, hey man, don't never have this conversation. No, we need to have the conversation, bro. And I think he had it right. He had said it right. 3rd and 5. I'm going CeeDee.
His face, bro. They don't care about Pickens. They ain't tell him, hey, bro, you got something on your face. Wipe your face. You see that little crumb sitting there up under his lip, dog? They don't care about that, man.
Man, what we doing, Amp? Let me be real with you right now. What we doing, bro? Why we protecting this boy feelings, man? Why we doing that?
Hold on.
We ain't gotta protect no CeeDee Lamb feelings.
I'm not protecting CeeDee Lamb feelings. But I'm saying it like this. I'm saying it like this, man. Like George Pickens is balling right now. You know,
right.
he's doing exceptional. But he also did a lot of this without CeeDee Lamb on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my point. Like,
right.
I can't just sit here because this is the thing. When they both are playing, there's going to be times where it's obvious to get CeeDee Lamb the ball. Going to be times where it's obvious to get George Pickens the ball. So that's why I'm not too much concerned about this. Because just like I said, if they come out here and the entire game plan is to stop George Pickens, I'm not finna force it this man when I got an all-pro wide receiver that might be single covered by a white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being 1,000 with you. So, like, if the game plan is to take George Pickens away, I got a super weapon over here. If the game plan is to take CeeDee Lamb away, I got a super weapon over here. Like, we talk about point guard Dak. When you play point guard, you don't go out there and just say, all right, we just gonna get. No, you're gonna run the play. Who gets open is who gets the damn ball. We doing pick and roll. Right. You get to the hole. I'm gonna throw the lob. You supposed to be there, cool. If you ain't there, I can't throw the lob to you. I'm finna, dish the bitch out to the corner. He gonna shoot the three. We were just talking about point guard Dak not too long ago. Yep. So Dak Prescott himself is gonna also have to be a defining force of who get the ball and when they get the ball. Cause that's why I gave a whole bunch of we were talking earlier, into the discussion like a couple weeks ago, a couple shows ago. I put a lot of onus on that on for himself, because there were times where he forced the ball to George Pickens in the red zone. There was time he completely missed CeeDee Lamb in the red zone. Like, he gonna have to also be good with the decision making when it comes to that too. So that's why I say it's like a multifaceted conversation, and you're not wrong. And you're not wrong in saying, hey, if George Pickens is hot, throw the ball to him 20 times, and CeeDee Lamb will be fine. That's cool. I'm just saying there's also a vice versa too. That's all.
So I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna give you your answer. But I feel it's not fair for you to ask me and tell me that I'm the coach and not let me analyze it like a coach. But for the sake of the argument, CeeDee Lamb's is heads, George Pickens is tail.
Hell no, man. No. All right. This is why I totally disagree with that. Because this is why I gotta fight you on this end. Because George Pickens is not even being used enough. If I'm keeping it all the way funky, I mean all the way 100, no filter, no chaser, no scared shit. Oh, excuse me for cussing. Keeping it all the way 100. They not using Pickens enough in the red zone. That's why I hate the fact that we not being decisive on when is the time to really target him. And I'm gonna say it like this. All of us know if Dez was here, he would get targets in the red zone automatically. But we act like we I don't know who should we go to. I don't know. No, we should go at the bigger target, the guy that's drawing the most flags, the guy that has the catch radius, and the guy that's actually been more clutch this year. It's not even hard to me. But if we not gonna have that hard conversation, we go then defer to CeeDee Lamb in the red zone, and it don't even really fit him. It don't. Even though he can win down there, why we not using our common sense of catch radius anymore? Why does we just gotta throw that out? Because we not willing to say who is the guy we go to in this moment, and we have to be decisive.
Yeah, George Pickens is a top guy in red zone targets though in the entire National Football League. So that's sort of my pushback on that. Like, he don't have as many as somebody like Devontae Adams, but among his position, he's one of the top guys in red zone targets.
He need more.
He got double digit.
He need more.
And also, when you talk about it, like, listen, I get it. I understand what you're saying. Like, sure, but he's one of the top red zone target guys. You say that, but you're looking at the wrong guy. CeeDee Lamb barely got any red zone targets. The guy taking all his touchdowns is Jake Ferguson. That's why I'm sort of on the fence with that shit, because your top red zone target guy is your tight end. So that's why I'm not even.
That's really, even worse.
That's my thing. Like, shoot the right person. Because CeeDee Lamb not even getting no red zone targets. When he do get red zone targets, we go crazy at him. He barely got any. CeeDee Lamb barely has any red zone targets.
My point is they not using my boy George Pickens enough in the red zone. To me, it's too many times I've seen him there by himself, singled up, boundary, no safety help, and they don't even look his way. I'm like, nah, bro. No, bro. No. That should never happen. Even if you're right, if you saying that CeeDee ain't getting even the targets in the red zone, that's fine. I don't care. They need to just ramp up George's. Take Fergs away and give more to George. All I'm talking about is how to get better. That's it. You feel me? And I think we need to have this conversation. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with the conversation. Shout out to landlord. He skipped the temptation. He did not fall for the bait. But I jumped all the way in there because I think there's going to be a moment where it's going to be just like it was game one. Who do we go to for this 3rd and long? Twice. And you know who they chose? CeeDee. And how did that come out?
I also think that Ford is intelligent enough and cerebral enough to see both of them and make the best decision at that time.
He was out there with
At
Ford.
Cole.
He was out there with Ford, and guess who didn't get it? Pickens.
Yeah,
They made. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta reshuffle that conversation, bro. Because the first time, the person that Ford did go to was this guy, and that guy didn't come through. 4 times, 4 drops, and you haven't seen the game yet this year with Pickens having a game like that. So we should have the conversation about who should get the ball in the key moment, bro. And if we're not willing to have that, if we want to have this corn flip mentality, I get it, because CeeDee Lamb, he deserves that with his career. But do we think career, or do we think what have you done for me lately? That's a real question.
My question is this: like, I get it. You know, game 1 of the season, he did not come through. We were mad at CeeDee. I cussed him out. I called him all kind of H's and B's. You know what I'm saying? I talked bad about CeeDee Lamb after the performance he's had. But I also know one game is one game. And also, to your point about why they didn't go to George Pickens, he just got there, dog. That was his first time ever playing with Dak Prescott. You know, and you know, that's why we said when CeeDee Lamb went down, it was sort of a blessing in disguise for him to build a rapport with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get it what you're saying. Like, hey, maybe throw the ball to George Pickens that first game. But when you throw the football and you throw with anticipation, you got to be throwing with trust. You don't just build trust with somebody the first game they out there. Now this time around, sure. You know, if it comes down to it, you need a play made, and you want to go to Jordan Pickens, sure. Because Dak Prescott trusts him now. They done played 10 games. They done almost played the entire season together with the off season. So I believe that the comfortability is there. I believe the trust is there. But you know, I'm not gonna damn them for going to their primary wide receiver game 1. You know, we're still up here learning this guy.
I agree with that. Yep.
Moving forward, yeah, that's a good critique you can have, because Jordan Pickens has earned the trust,
right?
And that leans back into what we were
talking
about.
They had no preseason together, 0.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't play preseason, but they were hooping in camp. They were hooping in camp. But to my point, it's just that, man. Like, I'll give them the first game. I'm not gonna shoot them over the first game, just to be fair. Mm-hmm. But moving forward, I feel you. You know, if Jordan Pickens hooping, throw Jordan Pickens the ball. You know what I'm saying? If it's a clutch moment and you feel like George Pickens' expertise and skill set will translate to a big play right there to convert a first down and keep the game going, go to George Pickens, because they done built that trust and built them reps, and he done performed for you at this point. You know, that's fine. But, you know, I'm still trying to keep it to the point where, and listen, I ain't concerned about CeeDee Lamb's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't concerned about that, but I am concerned about the toxicity of this fan base. Because they always never understand about having two guys. They try to put Tony Pollard against Ezekiel Elliott.
Right.
They tried to put, you know, Michael Gallup, you know, against CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb against Amari Cooper. They put Jake Ferguson and Dalton Schultz against each other. At this point in time, there's a conversation. Don't even really need to be a conversation. There's a conversation about Nate Thomas and Terrence Steele. You know what I'm saying? So we don't understand how to have good shit. So that's why I don't want to give them anything. Like, we understand this stuff. We can have adult grown folk conversation about football. Not everybody is like that. And you know, it only takes one loud, dumb person to stir the pot. And now it's an issue. Because the internet gives power to stuff. The internet gives life to stuff. The internet, you know, is the mother of controversy. So I don't want that to be born into our stuff right now when we try to go on a run. Like, of course, because listen, boss, the conversation we are having right now is common sense football.
Yeah,
it's common sense football. We should not have to hold these people's hands. You know what I'm saying, and explain the stuff to them. You know what I'm saying? When it happens, they'll see it. Because it's going to happen, like I said, from a game-to-game basis. I promise you it will. Jordan Pickens is going to have 11, 12 targets. Hold on. What Queen said? He said, Boston Amp, check the phone. Salute to Queen, because she showed love earlier. I appreciate it for support.
Thank you so much, Queen. I see it now. I see it. Let me heart it.
God is amazing. Yeah, shout out to Queen. She a real great supporter. Real great supporter. You know, real great voice in the space. We appreciate
I see it.
Everything.
Shout out to Queen. Appreciate it, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro.
My
like,
Queen.
Yeah, the real know the real. We know it's going.
Yeah, and I ain't even worried about them type fans as much because I'm more so worried about us having a discussion. And I will say this, and this we still talking about CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, and I know we going long, but I know we being thorough as well.
Yeah.
One of the things that I said that I wanted to see after game 1 was more targets for Pickens because I was concerned about his confidence. Do y'all remember that? Because he was looking like he was getting ready to crash out. Y'all remember that? He was showing us some crash out tendencies. He was.
Right. CeeDee's injury actually was probably one of the best things for this offense, truth be told.
No, I know. I'm saying the same thought I had for Pickens is now the same thought I have for CeeDee Lamb. In terms of, I do want to let him know we have not forgotten about you and we still know that you're a dog. I'm not over here on some go away from him because Pickens is just way better. No, there's a, and I'm just being honest, y'all. When you're dealing with receiver, you're dealing with egos. You feel me?
I don't mean to cut you off, but Land said he cannot get back in. It's like showing a blank screen. He's been trying to get back in apparently.
Okay, let me send him another link.
Okay.
But yeah, you saw I was going. How y'all go eat on that Pac-Man dot?
Yeah. I just hate the division. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I want to see, because I honestly, when we got him, I didn't know how those two would work out together. And looking at them, they are clearly meshing. Like it don't look like they trying hard. It look like they genuinely respect each other. They bros, they homies, you know what I'm saying? And I think CeeDee Lamb appreciates the fact that GP helps make his game better, makes things a little easier, takes a little bit of load off his shoulder, so he's not always taking the double teams, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then he might get a one-on-one opportunity where he can do what we like seeing CeeDee do. The same benefits you had, like Henny said, when you had Coop. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, but I know CeeDee like, well, doggone.
That's why I'm asking, like,
yeah, like, come on now, like, hey, don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying, like, for his confidence, like, what's the game plan going forward for his confidence? Because I said we needed to spam.
I'll say this: don't change anything.
Don't change nothing.
You don't have to.
Hold on.
The defense is going to dictate it for you.
Hold on. Do you not see CeeDee Lamb production? That nigga
was good.
He would average. Listen, he averaged over 110 yards a game the first 3 full games that he played.
Yeah.
That's why I say you don't have to change anything. He's going to make his plays. You know what I'm saying?
You think it just go organically happen?
Yeah,
you gotta let the game come to you sometimes. Sometimes you can't always force it. When you force it, that's when you get in trouble. And when you force it, that's when you make trouble for 4. And when trouble's for 4, his confidence starts to fall, and he be sitting over there on the bench by himself.
I don't know about that amp.
Blank stare he always does.
Now, sometimes you do force it. You do. Sometimes.
I ain't saying all it, but you don't want to make forcing it a habit is what I'm saying.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, with all the talk of George Pickens, what do you do strategically to also let Lamb know that we also believe in you? I do think there's a certain time you do
we
that.
already do it. Yes, we already do it. When they start talking, when Dallas media starts talking about, such and such and such, he hasn't been getting as active or as included in the offense, yada yada yada. What we do, then what we've seen, I haven't, not so much under the shoddy head coach era, but definitely under Big Mike. When we start talking about an individual enough, getting enough targets, getting enough handoffs, what happens the very next week? We come out the first couple of series, and what we do is obvious. We go in at that individual. How predictable is that? Like, how predictable is me predicting the Ferguson little out route every first series? I done been saying it so much now. They threw Brevin Spanford in there. They threw Schoonmaker in there. But it's the same thing. You get predictable. The same predictability you said about our defensive coordinator is the same type of predictability you can get into if you fall into what the media is trying to shift as far as the story. They keep putting it out there enough and making it a problem. Then you as an offensive coordinator, you as the drafter of the sequence of your first 15, 20 plays, that plays on your spirit too. And now you wonder like, man, yeah, I probably do need to get him involved. And guess what? The defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio over there, he's hearing that too. And he's like, oh, they probably going to, and guess what he might do? He might play off intentionally to suck with
I'm just concerned about the confidence now at this point. And I'm not saying his confidence going down. But I would want both of those guys feeding off each other. And I was just thinking out loud, because George is taking the primary role, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Receiver one is one of those things to where you take that job. You take that job. That's not generally given to you. You take it. You feel me? Like Dez took that from Miles Austin, bro. You feel me? You feel me? Jefferson took that from Thielen. He took it. Like, bro, I'm him, bro. Like, and you do that from him plays. And George right now is making the him plays. So with him making the him plays, I need to also make sure my other guy head good. That's all I'm thinking is, bro, we appreciate you, bro. This dude, he nice. You nice. I just need to make sure you also know you nice. So when we come your way, you don't do what you did that last game where you drop a walk-in touchdown.
Let me add this little piece in there too real quick. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I don't want us to do it how I've seen us do it in the past, where it's obvious the first series or two, you trying to get this individual more targets. Sneak it in there a little bit more and let it be over the course of the game. You know what I'm saying? Second quarter, third quarter. Don't just spam them in the first two series and then, okay, it's back to doing what I want to do. No, that's predictable. If you're going to do it, I just want the Cowboys to change how they've been doing it.
Yeah. I was just going to say they already tried to like you just said, they gave him a little easy walk-in touchdown that we did not even need to win the game.
Right.
They tried to feed him a touchdown just to say, hey, he had a 2-touchdown game. He led the team in receiving touchdowns. It's not our fault he didn't catch them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you play the game, opportunities will come to you. You just got to make the plays when they come to you.
Right.
And listen, CeeDee Lamb did not have a bad game.
No.
You know, he had
he had some tough catches. He had some tough catches, boy.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
He drew a pass interference flag. So he had a good game of
he
production.
He did.
I'm not worried about CeeDee Lamb confidence.
Okay. I was just throwing that out there, man. Just, talking to both of you guys about that, because that was my plan for Pickens.
Cause now that's, especially not no veteran. Like, you've been here. Like, listen.
It's loud though in Dallas, man. And it's getting louder. It's getting louder and louder. Like, oh, he way better than CeeDee, and he might be. But listen, bro.
Good point, Paul.
He might be. And see, it's one thing we got to consider. Sometimes, man, playing with Dak he might make average number ones look like elite number ones when you play with Dak. Just keeping it real.
Look at this comment by Paul. He says it was obvious Romo was going to Dez, and it was still unstoppable. I'm waiting for that from both of my guys because I ain't really seen that yet.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. I'm glad you brought that up.
Ooh.
You got it.
Dak Prescott needs 160 passing yards to pass Tony Romo for the most passing yards in Dallas Cowboys franchise history.
Kudos to Foe. I'm happy for him, but I'm a compartmentalize this for you. Tony Romo. Because listen, I'm gonna be 1,000. This is great. I'm glad his name because Dak gonna have everything by the time it's all said and done.
For real.
He only needs 16 more touchdowns to have the franchise record. For most passing touchdowns in a career for Dallas, and he got 3 more years on the contract. So if he stay healthy, he's gonna obliterate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and all that's cool. But let me ask you a question. I know there's folks that love. Oh, damn, that's thunder. I was trying to see what the hell that was. But nah, there's folks that love Tony Romo. But they don't look at him, even with all the accolades, the passing touchdown, the passing yards, all the records he has for the Dallas Cowboys, being the all-time leader and everything. They don't look at him the same way they look at Trey. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm happy for Dak. I'm glad that Dak is getting this. But they're not going to love Dak the way he deserves to be loved till he wins. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna have everything underneath the sun. The passing touchdowns, the passing yards. He already, long ago, was the passing completion percentage guy and the passer rating guy for the Dallas Cowboys franchise. He already had all that. You know what I'm saying? He been solidified. But nobody loves Tony Romo the way that they love Troy Aikman. He got all this already. And when Dak Prescott replaces Tony Romo at the top of everything, they still ain't gonna love my nigga.
Mm-mm.
They still ain't gonna love Dak. Even all the blood and sweat and tears and injuries he done took for the Dallas Cowboys. They still ain't gonna love him the way he deserved to be loved.
Nope.
So hey, Dak, I'm happy for you, but keep pushing, man. Keep pushing because until you win, they gonna talk down on your name like you ain't him, and you one of them, and you one of the ones, boy.
You one of them ones. Been one of them ones.
He been one of them.
Yeah, man. Real talk. So we got plenty of these.
Landlord back in there?
I sent it to him. He said my mic not working, but I'm in.
From Brandon Lloyd, he said the Cowboys are the only team in the NFL to have top 5 players at their position in passing, rushing, and receiving. Dak Prescott has 2,587 yards, which is 5th. Javonte Williams has 809 yards, which is 5th. And George Pickens has 908 yards, which is 2nd via DallasCowboys.com.
Also, for added context, Dak Prescott is number 1 in the NFL in QBR and number 2 in the entire NFL in passing touchdowns. So let me ask you, man. Because I asked this question earlier to Lou and the Land. I know that Shotty's job is more than just the offense, right? He's the head coach, I get it. But how you grading Shotty, the play caller, based on that and based on, the first 10 games of the season? Ooh. We ain't got to leave out the good and the bad. Take the good and the bad and weigh that for me. Damn. How we weighing Shotty, the offensive play caller?
I'm gonna give him a B plus A minus, and I'm gonna give him a A minus and B plus because he to me he driving also with his hand tied behind his back because he really don't have everything that he wanted. Mm-hmm. He fought for Pickens, he got that. That's on record. Him and Jerry wanted Pickens, not Steven.
Yep.
So he got Booker, so he got that part, but he not getting that running back too. So it's forcing Williams to be a 15 carry a game type guy when Shotty wants to be a 30 rush attempt type guy, 30, 35. So he can't do that. So it's forcing him to basically, play call in a way that's not his style. So given that his hands tied behind his back, I give him a B plus A.
Yep.
I was actually thinking B, because he's been here a while in that capacity. Now, I know when you take on the head coach role, you're taking on a whole new slew of responsibilities, and you're responsible. Actually, I'm gonna give him a B plus. You trying to help this decrepit defense, you know what I'm saying? As bad as it was, you know what I'm saying? And y'all heard me say it Sunday, and it was beautiful when I said it. I didn't even realize what I was saying when I said it. But the defense, from what I saw on Monday, went from BBL to CDL.
You win.
There you go. Because, the defense was playing like pure on Monday. The previous part of the season, But since the addition of Quentin Williams and Wilson, we look a whole lot better. Now, I know he tried a few different things or whatever, scheme-wise, you know what I'm saying, new wrinkles or whatever. But now the fact that your defense's level of play has elevated, I believe that's going to take more pressure off of Shoddy. Now, some of his play calling has been questionable. Some of the targets, you know what I'm saying, the balance was a little questionable some games. So that's why I take a little bit off that A and I knock him down just a notch, right at a high B, you know what I'm saying, because he's been doing well. But I also am looking at him a little sideways too, because it's like, bro, you've been OC with pretty much the same offense for a while now. You should have it mastered. And you got you some additional help in GP. You got to make it happen, Shotty.
Land, I know you answered this earlier, but I want you to answer it again. You know, based on what we told you about Shoddy offense and the metrics, you know, what you grading them, what you grading them for the first 10 games. My nigga get assassinated?
I guess I'm gonna have to do this the ratchet way. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it the ghetto way.
Yeah, it's on speakerphone. For some reason my headphones ain't working. But I'll say this. I think it's still experimental a little bit because I don't think Shotty got it down to how he want to use both of them yet. You got to remember, they didn't play a lot of games together. CeeDee been out, you know what I'm saying, and George had to take on that role, so we ain't really blended their roles together that many times. So I think it's still kind of in the experimental stage right now. But we need to get it together quickly so we can make sure we ready for this run. But I'll say this, hopefully they would have got some of them kinks worked out in the bye week. But I'll say this, I give them probably like a B. I give them a B right now.
That's fair. I'll give mine real quick then. I'll say, because over the course, I say a B. I put B minus. I say a B minus.
I gotta know why. Why? Because you were sure thinking, man. You made about 20 faces on that, bro. That boy looked up. He looked to the left, right.
I be trying to remember every time he pissed me off, and you know I don't want to forget that feeling. I don't want to get that feeling about why I was so mad at your ass.
That's fair.
So like, it's not really like his play design. You know what I'm saying? Like his play design is fine. You know, like some of his sets are fine. You know, the use of motion is fine. It's situational football be pissing me off sometimes. Got cute, try to throw a rub route to Devontae Turpin on third and short instead of running the ball. You know, there was like a metric out. Yeah, we can hear you. There was like a metric out. Yeah. There was a metric out that said that comparing coaches for fourth down when they supposed to go for it when they actually do it. He was at the bottom of that. You know what I'm saying? Turning down, going for fourth down when the analytics say go for it, and you know your defense is raggedy, especially when he was doing it. Like, you know, you got the worst defense that I ever laid eyes on, and you continue to punt the ball away on fourth and short. You can't do that. You know, so like things like that made me go with a B minus, even though they putting up the points. It's still a passing grade. It's not a C. You're doing good in the class, but there's room for improvement.
It is. That's fair.
I think the best way to do this thing when it comes to distributing the ball for them two is, like we say, matriculate down the field with CeeDee Lamb, make sure he do all the underneath stuff, and then you give George some of that, and then the big routes. You know what I'm saying? And you blend that in with the run game, play action type stuff, man. It's not that hard, but like I said, I still think it's in the experimental stage, and to keep everybody happy, you're going to have to keep them happy. Like Boss said, it is a lot of ego with the wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I told you why. I explained why, though. I don't know if I explained why on your show, but number one wide receivers, bro, the only way we can impact the game is to have the ball. That's damn near it. Nobody's on here talking about how good CeeDee was blocking. I got a clip that he wasn't blocking, but still. If he was blocking his ass off, we wouldn't have cared. We don't give a damn how good Jonathan Tobin was blocking while he was out there. Nobody cares. Because their number one main priority and number one commodity is to catch the damn ball and produce. So, especially in a losing effort, wide receiver tolerance for not having a ball while we losing is very, very slim. It's like olive oil, pie slim. Like, we don't want to hear that shit because guess what? We like, okay, we losing and I'm not getting the ball. What you think would have happened if y'all would have actually gave me the ball? We probably would have won. We probably would be doing better. That's the only thing we got, bro. If we don't got the ball, we got nothing as a wide receiver. Real talk.
So something else I need to add to it. I haven't heard it yet, but we got to take it into account. We've been pretty banged up on that O-line this season too, early on. And that played a big factor in Dak being able to see said receivers. So that's also part of the reason why I give him a B. And not nothing worse, because you need the protection to get it to him. You need to be able to stand in there and see your guys.
Yeah, that's so true. So Mr. Ross said Quinion Mitchell gonna make Pickens quit.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick before we go there, because we definitely gotta talk about that.
OMG.
Oh, I forgot to do this, man.
Ooh.
Today's stream is brought to you by Sleeper. Go for a Hail Mary and Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. So, Hen, we gonna go around starting with you. This Pickens versus Mitchell.
Boy, that boy can't listen. I know I told you I ain't gonna cuss, but I am finna cuss this one time because that was very disrespectful. Quinion Mitchell can't fuck with a picture of George Pickens, man.
Wait. All right, this is one.
That's my one. Man, listen. I seen George Pickens get the best of Pat Surtain, the reigning defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I seen George Pickens catch a 40-yard bomb on Sauce Gardner. You know what I'm saying? I seen George Pickens go up against everybody number one and
That's
spank.
true.
Even going back to Pittsburgh. Go back to Pittsburgh, watch the tape. Go back to what we done did, watch the tape, you know, for the course of this season. I am not concerned about no Quinion Mitchell. And even if you do say you put Quinion Mitchell, and first and foremost, y'all talk way too greasy for a team that play nothing but zone primarily. Y'all play zone. You play majority zone. You ain't got
y'all man enough or something.
You ain't got nobody running across the field with no George Pickens. You don't even know about what Quinion gonna do. If I'm so concerned about Quinion, I'll line him up against your white boy. Baptize him. So I ain't worried about nothing because y'all ain't flipping corners.
Oh, that boy getting baptized regardless. He got to deal with CeeDee Lamb on the other end. He gonna have to deal with somebody. And like you said, y'all talking a little too reckless talking about you running zone out there against George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Like, listen here, man. Do you see the frame on George Pickens, man? He's towering over these DBs. He is gonna dominate, bro. Like, this is what I want the league to understand. And you heard it here first from Landlord from Alabama. The day one we got this trade, I said he was the number one receiver and he was gonna be a gangster and dominate. I said this. Alright, so look at this. I guarantee you, bro, y'all don't understand what we got on our hands right now. Y'all thinking about George Pickens in a smaller light because of where he come from. You don't know this George Pickens. This a whole different one. This a different version of George Pickens. It's totally different, bro. When you add that to this equation, right bro, you don't know this dude. You don't know Dallas Pickens. You don't know him. Guess what? The league don't know this dude. The league don't know this dude. They getting along. This ain't the same dude who had quarterbacks throwing him one-hoppers like he playing baseball. They doing football plays. One-hoppers and outballs. They playing basketball and baseball.
Oh.
He ain't got to deal with them type of quarterbacks no more.
Wait.
He got a real quarterback that's getting him open, throwing him the ball with anticipation. He doing everything he needs. Y'all don't know this goddamn George Pickens. I'm sorry, that's my one concern. Y'all don't know this George Pickens. This a whole different dude. This man went and got a makeover. Y'all thinking y'all know the same George Pickens. It's just as different as Michael Jackson when he got vitiligo.
Hey, landlord.
Totally different over here in Dallas. Y'all got
Land.
George Pickens mixed up. And I'm
Land.
gonna be done, but I want y'all to erase that Steelers George Pickens out of your mind because it's not the same when you add him with Dak Prescott. I'm done.
Boy, that boy cool.
Landlord, can I take it a step further?
Play some noises for that man.
I was going to ask you a
some noises
question.
for this man.
I was going to ask a question, but you actually answered it. But I'm going to take it a step further, Land. If you think you know George Pickens because of game 1, you sadly mistaken.
Huh.
If you think you know him from week 1, you are sadly mistaken. Because as we said early in the stream, boss, you brought it up. You said, man, you hate the fact that they didn't go at him and target him how they should have, etc. or whatever. If you think you're getting GP from game 1, you, sir, are sadly mistaken.
That's facts. GP, are you with me? I'm trying to beat these balls by 20. Cause they looking kind of dookie juice. That boy. Man, I mean, that boy Henry done laced me up with so many stats. I don't know where I want to go with the juice, the booty juice on these dudes. Man, let's start with Hurts.
GP gonna be over. He gonna be over 1,000 by the time the game over with.
I don't even know if I want to talk about Philly. I want to talk about us. I ain't got to talk about Philly.
Yeah, let's keep it about it. Yeah,
let's talk about us, man. Henny with this dope slide, man. Kick us off, Henny.
So Patrick C said that this is what the Marvin Overshawn said that this man said to him. Talk about Big Q. He said, "Bro, you ain't got to worry about me.
Ooh.
I got you.
Ooh.
I'm telling you,
Ooh.
I'm a dog.
Ooh.
They gotta block me because I'm gonna get to the ball. You gonna be free.
You gonna be free, dog."
It sound like he leads slaves to salvation. Hold on. He said, "You gonna be free."
That boy say slaves to salvation.
That's all we was asking for. Give us free. Give us free.
Did you hear what Q told? Did you hear what he told Izaraku?
No, what he said?
He was preaching to Izaraku. He said, man, I'm telling you, that went out there. That went coach speak when he said Quinn Williams showing leadership out the gate. That coach speak. I seen on sound from the sideline. He was like, he said, man, all you had to do, he talking to Izaraku. This man just got here last week. He talking like this. He said, all you got to do is go in there. He said, man, you got him. He said, man, you got him. He said, next time, just go get him. He said, all you got to do is go in the inside and use your speed. He said, you got the speed to go hug him down. He said, go do it. On my life, Q already showing leadership in Dallas one weekend.
Say,
he ain't playing, bro.
Man, what I tell you, man, that's how you talk when your reputation precedes you. That's how you talk when you are all pro and everybody knows you a gangster.
Say that.
That's how you talk when your reputation precedes
you.
Y'all know I'm Big Q. You know who I am. You know my sack. You know I destroy the game.
Even on my back.
So I talk to you like I want to talk to you, young man. Get in line.
Get in line. I talk to you
me.
like,
Follow me. Land. Give us some more Alabama niggas.
Give
another one.
Hey man, it's taking everything in here. He ain't even cuss, man. Y'all clap it up, man. He didn't even cuss one time on that, bro. Y'all clap it up, man. That boy cooked without a cuss word, man. This is a brand new Henny. Who is this?
Send me another new Winona at this point, man. I don't care. Go get his brother now. Go get his brother.
Hey, Paul,
Can I address Mr. Ryan? That was such a surreal moment. It was such a surreal moment that we Nona had on. If y'all don't know, that's literally my high school. That shit, it was different, man. I ain't gonna lie. I felt so good for the city and for the school. He repping we Nona High School on the Dallas Cowboys stage. It don't get no better than that, man. Salute to Big Q for that. Real talk. The city needed that.
So I want to address Mr. Ryan real quick. A comment he made. So he said, and I quote, trolling is being 4-6 and thinking you have a shot at beating the best team. Let me ask you this.
Wow.
How you lost to the Giants then?
My Lord. Y'all the
Who are the
ugliest
Giants?
82 team I've ever seen in my life.
Who are the Giants? What's their record? How many people they beat?
2.
At that time that they still only beat 2 people. At the time they were 2-4. So how y'all lost to them? I'll wait. I'll look for your answer in the chat because you ain't got one. Let's go, boss. We talking about us, bro. The hell with them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it like this, man. Going back to my boy Quentin Williams, bro. That boy Dak said
He's amazing.
Dak said he gets in here before me. Do y'all remember like Tad Prescott was saying he didn't even see his own brother?
Yeah.
Cause he was in the building so much, and he said Quentin pushed me, and he said it like he was shocked, like how dare you be in here getting treatment before me?
That folks that work like me.
It's people that work like me. I swear that's how he said it. He was like,
I was alone.
Say, I ain't gonna cap. Landlord might have known we was getting all of this. I did not know. I'm just being all the way honest. I had no idea.
And guess what?
Me neither. I didn't. I'm being honest.
I don't know which show it was, but that's what I said was lacking from our defense. I said, to me, in my eyes, in my opinion, we lacked, when we lost Micah, we lost leadership. Now, call it however you want it, however you thought the defense was responding to him, or how the relationship was with him, or what Micah may have influenced them to do, etc., whatever. But I just felt like it was a void. We needed a leader. Like D-Law was going, like we lost a lot of leaders between the end of, throughout the offseason. We lost leaders, right. Plural. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan
and I felt like we really didn't replace
Tank.
The weight from what I've been
Micah.
hearing, that part. Woo. You is that dude.
All of them was leaders.
He is assuming the leadership role. It's the same thing we said about wide receivers, about wide receiver ones. Leaders take their position too.
Yeah.
Nobody gives it to them. They take the leadership.
You take that. You take it. Yeah, you take that. You take that. Yeah,
take that.
You take that for real. For real.
No Diddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to tell Diddy no.
Y'all got drama. The saga continues.
That Quinn, a big one. Let's talk about some of this man coverage, man. Because we gonna use your slides today, Hen. We using these things.
Ooh. I'm down.
It's 2 slides. We is definitely got to talk about this Kalen Carson. They done put seatbelt on his name. Do you officially? I'm putting this on you here.
No, I was gonna answer
it. Wait. What was I getting ready to ask you?
We're gonna give his name back. We don't give. Listen, once the power of the Black Panther has been stripped from your body, you cannot get it back so easily.
See, I'm with you on that, bro. I ain't trying to give him it back that easy. What do he got to do here?
Play good to the end of the season.
My dog, and that ain't even a bullet. That's just real. That is just real.
You know something I noticed, and I thought about, and I told landlord this. I was like, man,
what's going on, man?
You remember when we were talking about Kalen Carson? You remember what I had my damn cup in him. Oh, he don't realize that we can hear him. Okay, we were having a conversation about Kalen Carson. Like, you know what? I done took this man nickname. This nigga only played 6 games last year.
No N-word. You've been doing good.
Yeah, my bad. He only played 6 games last year.
Yeah.
6 out of 17. So he technically, he ain't even played enough games to be considered not a rookie yet.
Right.
Like to play a full season of football, you got to play 17.
Good point.
So he only played 6 games. I took all his powers away. But guess what? They gone now. You still got to work getting back.
You took all his powers.
All his powers. But guess what? He can get them back. And that's the same conversation.
Seatbelt on, dog. Put the seatbelt on.
This same conversation we will have about Nation Wright. They're like, hey, why Nation ain't never did none of that here? Nation got more snaps played. He got over 500 defensive snaps played with Chicago. He may not have 500 played here his entire career.
Facts. So
that's why I'm like, you know what? You're playing good football right now. You know, you matched up well. You didn't look lost. Your coverage was sticky. I wasn't used to that. I seen people running free all season before. So he done played 2 good games back to back. I'm fine with Kalen Carson getting his nickname back if he keep playing like that.
I'm okay. I gotta put you and Amp and Landlord on the spot right now. Right now. Diggs come back. Are you benching Carson or Revel? Or you keeping Carson and Revel?
I got an answer.
I got an answer. You want me to?
Yeah, I want to hear first.
Oh, because it's simple. And Diggs is on IR for a bad knee. Like, if it's true, you know, that he might have to have a small procedure in the offseason, I want Diggs the entire time. So him splitting snaps with everybody is fine with me. Like, hell, if you got 3 guys you trust, if Siobhan Rebel is really like that, and I don't know, he only played 17 snaps. They were good, but they were 17. You know what I'm saying? Kalen Carson has played good, but it's been 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So, like, ease Diggs back in when he's available, because you're going to need the manpower anyway. They're young and he's injured. So if you put all 3 of them together, you got one good corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put all 3
so
together.
So who your starting lineup?
Oh, shit. I'm still starting Kalen Carson and Revel. And then I'm going to let Diggs play the important downs. Third down, get out the field, I'm going to let Diggs play.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that.
I gotta save Diggs for when I need Diggs.
You like him?
If he's really down bad like they say he is.
Gotcha.
Now if he come out and he say, "No, I'm completely healthy," fine, let him play. But if he's really down bad,
assume he healthy. Who's starting?
If I'm getting a real Trayvon Diggs.
Healthy, just healthy, not the real. He not the real. He ain't gonna be the real all year.
That's tougher. Give me one more game.
What's your 3-piece from Popeyes?
See,
give me one game to play because I don't know. Like I said, Javon only played 17 snaps for me. I don't know if he play a real wide receiver.
There's no trust.
There's no trust.
Wide receiver.
But listen, we'll know. Listen, this is a great test for them this week. You'll play AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. The Raiders ain't have nobody. They have no wide receivers. You were able to get away with putting your best corners on their tight ends. So give me this week. If Diggs is healthy, I'm leaning toward letting him play. But you know, if they go out here and they the second coming of you know, who a fire-ass defensive back? If they the second coming of Deion Sanders or something, then like, yeah, let them rock. If not, then, you know, put OG Diggs back in. But it's gonna be dependent on his health too. I'm thinking about his health and everything else in this.
Right.
So, assuming like you said, if he is healthy, I'm gonna look at individuals not named Diggs, and I'm gonna simply say this.
Man, sit your ass down.
Whoa!
And my reason why.
Every one of them.
Man, sit your ass down.
Wow. Elaborate, please.
I'm the son of 2 educators, 2 teachers. And I've been told throughout my whole life, and I have realized this, especially on yesterday with the things that I went through, that experience is the best teacher. Some things, I don't care how much film you look at, I don't care how talented you are, you had to be in the situation to know how to handle the situation. And you may have all the talent in the world, and you may have the quickest twinkle toes in the world to be able to shift and move, but if you didn't go through that experience, you might not know how to work it. And when you're talking about, we in the NFL, you're talking about big dogs. So in that instant, in that regard, especially when you look at the fact that we got Philly, then we got Kansas City, then we got Detroit, I'm sorry, I need my experience, dog. I'm out.
And that's if he's healthy. What if we got the bomb knee?
If he's healthy. That's
okay.
So what's your plan if the knee is bad and he on a pitch count? What would you do at that point? I didn't want to hear both sides.
I'm gonna rock how we've been rocking. I'm gonna give everybody a turn, because at the end of the day, I want to get everybody some precious reps so they can build that experience. but I'm also going to continue to keep that competition going because I want to see them give me their maximum effort. And I like the way they're changing it up because nobody gets comfortable. Nobody can just settle and say, okay, I ain't got to push it on the side. No, because you got somebody else breathing down your neck. And that's what your head coach has been echoing since he got the position, competition under pressure. And they don't get no more pressurized than that.
I'm down with it.
If it's
All
a
right,
bum
Let
knee,
me go ahead.
I'm gonna be quick. If it's a bum knee, I want to see a rotation between Revel and Diggs because I want to basically pitch count both of them.
Right. And that's how I was looking at it because I feel like he's not going to be 100% healthy. They talk about he going to need a procedure. That's why I'm
pitch counter. Yeah.
That's realistically, I want Trayvon Diggs to play, but I need Trayvon Diggs to play when I need Trayvon Diggs to play. Yep. One stop to end the game, have Trayvon Diggs out there. Third down, Alvin passing situation, have Trayvon Diggs out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, save the best for the, for not for lab, but save the best for when you need the best. That's all I was saying. Ooh. Go ahead, Len.
I'm about to say, we saying healthy Diggs?
Both of them.
Give us
both of them.
Both scenarios.
Okay, healthy Diggs. Y'all know I've never been a one person to shy away from saying what I feel and going against the grain.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I feel like y'all in a little too peaceful mind state right now because I'm looking at Bland with the side eye. I don't know if y'all gangster enough to say that.
What?
I don't know if he survived.
Hold on.
Wait.
What he did?
Hold.
What he do to say he's safe? What
he play slot. He play slot.
Let me know. Nah.
Play a different position than Trayvon Diggs. That's the only thing he did. Because you ain't finna put Diggs.
I'm tripping on how he just. I'm tripping on how Lelo just slapped both of us.
And he know better.
He slapped the hell out of us.
I was there with him.
Y'all know I gotta talk about shit. I gotta talk mine.
No, you don't. You don't gotta insult us because you trying to make a point.
No. Y'all know I'm just talking, man. But listen.
That's all good.
What I'm saying is, we ain't seen Bland do much to say he's safe. But I understand you saying he played slot. But slot actually playing him. That's what's been going on the last 2 weeks.
Take it easy.
Slot was playing with him.
Damn.
So, like, I'm just saying this. If we talking about healthy, if we talking about pure competition, I like what I seen from Kalen Carson. I like what I seen from Siobhan Rebel. So, I mean, I know y'all just paid him, but I should have asked, is Dallas gangster enough to do that? Because guess what? The bigger franchises, the winning franchises, they like, screw that. I don't care what we paid you. If you making us bad, you're going to have to come sit by the coach. That's just how I go. But I don't know if that is really going to prioritize winning like that. So, a healthy Diggs, I rule out Bland before I rule out a healthy Diggs. No, ain't no way.
I like that boy landlord, man. Take it easy.
Real talk.
Take it easy on my back.
But okay, if he's not healthy, I like y'all playing. You know, I like y'all playing, splitting up they reps. Let them share reps. Cause I like what I seen from Rebel. I don't want to mess him up. He too young. He too young. We don't want to mess him up this early.
Right. OG Lou in the house.
And let them share. Let them share.
Also, let me apologize to Siobhan. So I was talking real bad about the boy, and he played decent football out there. So you know what?
What?
I'm finna talk bad about his dad and everything. So you know what? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? My apologies. You did all right, man. There's no
did.
I ain't doing no.
What you say though, bro? What you say?
Because it was the Raiders. It was the Raiders.
No, but
I ain't doing no apologies.
I need to see a little bit more.
I
like what I saw.
I do like what I seen. Yeah.
I like what I saw, man. It was decent. Like,
yeah, it wasn't a lot of snaps, but like it was good snaps.
It was good.
It was quality.
Everything his dad said, I saw. When he said you go see the burst, I saw the burst. I definitely saw the burst. He said he good in press, confident in press. He wasn't lying. He was definitely lying.
I saw the stickiness.
I saw the stickiness. I did.
He was sticking to him.
You know what else I saw? I saw the brains. I saw him. He was the only corner that wasn't really backing up in the red zone. he had a positional awareness. I was like, see, his daddy said he'd do that, and he was.
He used to play.
But why all of them don't do that at that level, boss?
I think it's their coaches. Cause see, I was taught to slow it down a lot when you hit that red zone, and I did. You know, I wasn't crazy in my back pedal because I had, you know, the end zone as my help, so I wasn't like getting out of there. I was like, y'all got to come to me.
The line and the back line of your friends.
Right. You got to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't know. I think it's different
You working
techniques.
in a confined space in the
Right.
red zone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I saw Revel playing it right. I was like, and he did it consistent. I was like, boy, that boy Daddy do got that boy coached up.
Factual.
Yeah. Cause I was talking. I also was talking crazy when I seen him say he was gonna play in the leg brace. I didn't like that, and you know what I'm saying. So I didn't see no knee brace. You know what I'm saying.
He had a knee brace on.
He did.
He did. No, C couldn't see it. Patrick couldn't see it, but I saw it. He had a. Yeah. He just didn't have that big one. It wasn't
bulky.
It wasn't a bulky one, but he had on a brace. Him and Overshawn had on a brace.
It wasn't that Ford F-350. It was the one.
Yeah, it wasn't a RoboCop.
It wasn't the one that Tyra Smith was wearing.
Yeah, it wasn't a Tyra Smith arm.
On
the one he put on his arm. He was so big. Like, Lord, never let me be with somebody that big, God. Never let me be with nobody that big.
I ain't gonna even cap. I'm tired, so I've had enough. I'm gonna give my final word.
Yeah.
So I feel excited about this game because I honestly feel like this is a game to where, most importantly, I think this is when Quinnen is gonna really show his value and go bring a lot of the fans back. A lot of our fans not back like they should be. A lot of fans, it's hard to fan right now. I get it. It's we talking about 9% chances, 11% chances, 12% chances. Like it's going against your logic to be hopeful right now. But once we slap Philly and then once we slap Kansas City, the fans gonna start roaring back. And I want us to and all enjoy this. I don't want to talk about the draft. I don't want to think about the draft.
Thank you.
I don't even want to think about this shit, bro. Like, you know, shout out to everybody that's done work. No harm with people that's already done the work. I'm not saying that. Because we gonna be leaning on each other and all the work that people have already done. I appreciate everybody that's done the work. I appreciate everybody that's looking ahead. I really do. I swear I appreciate y'all. I'm just saying I'm excited about the fact that we finna smack these balls. I feel confident. Everything on paper said we fresh, we healthy, and we got a whole lot of new weapons that they're not ready for. And most importantly, we got George Pickens that's greatly ascended from the first time we've seen them. So the next time we see them, they have to fully account for him, not just CeeDee. That's my final word, man. Let's whip them green dookie birds.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna give my final word real quick, then, man. The Dallas Cowboys will beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm moving, and I'm thinking, man, we gonna be 11-5-1 until proven otherwise.
That's my dog.
Listen, I was finna make some draft content, and then we went and got some gangsters. We went and got some gangsters. The cavalry came through. They're like an Avengers. Yeah. They done whooped Captain America all around. Yeah. And then he here to your left, and the portal store opening up. They jumped out on Demon Time, and they whooped everybody out there. Man, how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? We went and got us an Avenger level threat right now. Quentin Williams, we dropped on that line, man. We got the Warren Overshawn back running around, hitting the quarterback. He ain't got no mind, man. We got Logan Wilson slow ass out there. And listen,
he did look slow.
He looked slow as hell, but he was where he was supposed to be. So as long as I never have to look at Jack Sanborn again,
facts.
You can be slow in the middle of my defense. Just be slow and be there and make the play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Rebel back. You got Caleb Carson back. After you beat Philly to sleep, you'll get Trayvon Diggs back 9 times out of 10. Because it's actually 4 games, not 4 weeks. I stand corrected on it. We got to miss 4 games in about 4 weeks. He got to miss this game. So, point being, you're a much better team than the one that was out here getting dog walked earlier on in the season. You're a much better team now. CeeDee Lamb is healthier than he was then. George Pickens is more accustomed to Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott is more accustomed to George Pickens. Your offensive line is back healthy and playing together, but was not the case earlier on in the season. Your defense actually look like it's an NFL defense.
That's right.
You look like junior varsity at one point. Now you like an NFL defense.
You look like an NFL D.
And listen, as long as Dak and them is scoring 30, I feel like they will find a way to hold teams to 20. That's all that matters. As long as we scoring 30 and we hold folks to 20, we gonna win by 10 every time. We gonna win by 10 to get in. So that's how I'm going about it. And like I said again, Eagles. Y'all tell us all the time, y'all 8-2. Y'all run away with the division. Y'all the reigning champs. Y'all the baddest in the land. So guess what? After we kill you, who else is they gonna send? That's my final word, man.
Let me get it in real quick, man. Hey, that was a great final word by HTM Sports. Y'all make sure y'all go support. But man, listen here. I have no fear in the Eagles for sure. I ain't feel the Eagles without Q. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel the Eagles without Q. I ain't feel the Eagles without Overshawn. I ain't feel the Eagles without Logan. You know what I'm saying? Without none of these reinforcements that we got. But now, I want people to understand this. Like, I'm not overselling this. We don't materialize into, but we do know that it is better than what we can all agree to that. I'm pretty sure.
Facts.
So I'll say this. When you add substantial improvements to every level of your defense, that's a different defense.
That's right.
How different, how good, we don't know. But I just want to run down this real quick. On the defensive line, did you get better?
Yes.
I want class participation. I can't see the chat right now, but I want to see some yes.
Sir.
Hey,
Yes,
boy, hey, you go get some amens out of me, dog.
Okay. All right. Did we get better on the defensive line?
You did.
Yeah, they say yes. Crowd says yes. Okay. Did we get better on your second level?
What?
Did you get better at your linebacking core?
Yes, you did.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think I'm on a roll now. I'm on a roll.
Rolling.
All right.
Right,
Did you get better in your safety room?
No.
Yes.
You did. They was hurt.
Yeah, talking about Wilson and
They was hurt. Malik and them was hurt. You got better in your safety room. You did. Now look, at cornerback, did you get better?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So even if you don't count safety, you still got better at all three levels.
Facts.
This is true.
Except for safety. I ain't sold on safety
So
yet.
now, I think Malik better than whatever we saw from Wanye. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Malik better.
No, that's true.
Malik
That's true.
He did have a little bit more. He had a little bit more zip.
Malik came in there and said, "Shut up on that Wanye stuff." He did.
All my life, bro. Malik is a much better safety.
He
than what I
did. He said, "Shut that up."
Wanye,
he did.
And listen, I was one of his biggest critics.
Me too.
I started noticing that I missed him in some of them games. Okay. I was like, damn, my bad, Malik. I wasn't familiar with your work. My fault. I'm sorry. Like, hey, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. But I felt like I was wrong, and that man deserves a little more respect. So my bad, Malik.
Dave.
Then I met him. He a good guy and all that. So salute to Malik Hooker.
Salute.
But hey, man. I'm not fearing nobody on this schedule. I'm not saying we're going to run the table, but hey, like Hen said, until we don't run the table, we're going to run the table. That's how we're going to do it. And damn sure ain't scared of no Eagles. Them boys, they punching and fighting and punching and scratching each other right now in the offense. Them boys can't stand Jalen Hurts. Like, if it was in a dark alley and nobody found out, they might shake Jalen Hurts over there right now. Like, them boys can't stand that man. So I just want you to know that we not worried about it. If we can go out here and play offensive football like we play, and the defense, I told y'all all year we were just a couple stops away from a lot of wins. We ain't got to get all the stops. If you give me enough stops, just give me enough. I feel like my offense gonna make sure they deliver. So hey man, let's go get this dub, Cowboys Nation, DC4L, holla at BossLand, cause I'm touching down. And I'm going to cause hell. Shout out to my folks.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm gonna take a page out of the homie book. Big homie, he got me by a couple months. We're the same age. But I want crowd participation. Compared to week 1, did our offensive line get better?
Of course. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay. A little slow out the gate, but we rolling.
My bad.
Did our receiver room get better?
Yes.
Now this is a tricky one here. Did our running back room get better?
Yep.
Because guess what? Miles is no longer here. You know what I'm saying? Now I know we've been playing with Blue and all of that, but Malik Davis has definitely stepped his game up, and he looks like a good pairing with Javonte Williams. So I had to give the reasoning behind that because I know a little people probably would have been looking at me sideways, but you look at all the aspects of your offense, it got better. And your line is starting to gel together because they were hurt, but they got more experience playing with each other, so they've gotten better too. So all the aspects of your offense have elevated, have gotten better. And then as Landlord so eloquently laid out, all of the elements of your defense has gotten better. Now, I don't want Shotty to get too caught up with his toys and air it out. I still want him to feed somebody, okay? I still want Shotty to feed somebody. I want that run game to be important. Shotty, please don't forget about it. Because one thing I have seen, you can loosen up that ugly green, whatever you want to call them over there, by pounding them. That's how you wear them down, to make things a little bit easier to open up later in the game. But this is about us, y'all. I really don't care about them. As long as Shotty, as long as Eberflus, as long as our players do what we know that they are capable of doing, because that's been the big thing with us this year. A lot of instances, we didn't do what we were capable of doing. If the Dallas Cowboys do what they are capable of doing, Sunday is going to be real easy.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation. It's filthy week. And y'all be blessed. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate you, Auntie. Thank you. Appreciate you.